The short answer to that is that everything fucking sucks right now. The long answer is a lot more nuanced than that. For today's edition of Let Me Explain, let's get to our question, which was from August. Why can't I get a job? August, that is an excellent question. We're going to be aiming specifically for film and TV, but this actually kind of applies to a lot of sectors of industry at the moment. Political landscape certainly has a huge impact on the job market, especially film and TV. There's a lot of uncertainty happening around our current politics as it stands. And so that makes a lot of people who would be hiring very nervous. And that has a lot to do with it. But again, this is not just isolated to just the film and TV industry. It's actually impacting a lot of different industries outside of that. What is happening politically is an important factor of like what's happening, but it's not the only one, right? For years, the ever-growing affordability crisis has, had a major impact on that. People having to choose between, steady work and getting homes, but then that takes them away from the film and TV industry, which is notoriously still very much a kind of freelance style of employment, right? You get jobs for a few months, you don't work for a few months, on and off, there and there. You have healthcare for a little while, you don't have healthcare for a little while. That's a big problem as well. Certainly, emerging technologies such as AI, undercutting workforces are a factor, could be a factor, maybe not, still to be seen, hard to say. The truth of the matter is that there isn't really a straightforward silver bullet answer that we could possibly give to that particular problem, right? It's a number of things all compounding together into one major issue. A lot of people have left film and TV because of the lack of work, right? There were individuals who were in it for decades who had to choose between, steady income and taking care of their house and home, and working in a field that they felt that they should be doing, that gave them creative joy. Unfortunately, in a lot of fields like that, like film and TV and the arts, steady income is hard to come by unless you make it to like the upper end, right? Now, what I will say is this: I think more so than any other time, as it is right now, it should be noted, I feel like this is the best time to be a creative, like an independent creative, right? Because now you can go and you can do the thing you've always wanted to do, or you can do a thing that you've always wanted to do, right? Take what the resources that you currently have available to you at the moment and apply them to a project. Doesn't matter how small it could be. So like we're in this kind of weird space where if you're somewhere in the middle, you're going to have a really hard time. If you're really big, like a big conglomerate or corporation, you're doing just fine. But if you're also really small, you have the ability to maneuver your way into spaces that you probably wouldn't have thought about maneuvering before. I would say definitely take advantage of the fact that you are currently still very young and hungry and are able to be mobile at a moment's notice. Jump on that factor right now, because it gets a lot harder to make moves like that as you get older, as you grow a family, as you establish roots. It gets a lot harder to do that. It's not impossible. You can definitely still do it, and trust that the universe will kind of look out for you in a way. I know it's hard to say in uncertain times, but that's what I got for you right now. But also, somebody hire August. He's great.